Macy, you've been using Google Glass for how long now?
I've been using it for almost half a year.
Wow, that's a pretty long time. So in that time, I wonder how has it actually enriched your life in any way?
It actually makes my life more convenient, especially when I'm traveling around and I have a really tight schedule. Google Glass really just come link up everything together for me, so I don't need to stop and looking through my phone for the information. It will remind me when things comes, and when I need to send a message I can just send it as I go or making a phone call, and I just find it's really convenient.
How often do you wear it?
I wear it maybe 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but most likely it's when I'm traveling.
And in what situation?
For example, I was at Montreal. It was a new city for me. I don't know the street names because they were in French. So using Google Glass to navigate through the city and find where to go and find the restaurants and find all the uh, places that would be interesting for me.
Now, you're a developer and you've been quite active organizing hackathons for Google Glass. You've made a couple of apps yourself. Can you tell us about the apps that you've made for Google Glass?
I made 2 apps, technically 3. I made 2 apps with teams. First was a social app for people who want to just meet up with their friends. It's like an event planning app, so they can send invites to their friends through their glass to hang out. The second app I made was a bike sharing app because personally I use bike sharing a lot, and that app pretty much let me locate all the bike stations nearby. The third app is an app called Words with Glass. This is a language learning app with Google Glass. Right now it supports 8 languages. People could simply just say a word in English and it will be translated into the language they wanted. And we also store all the information for the users to come back for it later to recap what they have learned.
So what are some of the most interesting ways you've seen developers take advantage of Google Glass so far?
I have seen a cooking app made by one of my friend. It's really interesting. You can just wear your glass and look through all the recipe without make everything messy. That's really cool. And also another app was I have seen is a presentation app. So the presenter wearing glass, he can look through everything he needs to talking about. It's like a timer is going on. And at a certain time, he will send himself a note to tell him what he needs to be talking about. I find that was really useful. And also, I have seen a trend with medical apps. There are a lot of teams and companies try to come out solutions for medical industry with glass. I think that's gonna be a big impact.
So I hear there's only about 10 of these things in Canada right now. Of course, this is very early on in development for Google Glass. Where do you think it's going to go? What's the next step for this technology?
Next step, I would say just I'm totally looking forward to the public release day, see what the public reaction to it is. There is still no enough apps for Google Glass, and I hopefully when there are more people having this device, there are gonna be more demand for applications, and this piece of technology will actually become even more useful. Yes.
Yeah. What do you think most people's reactions to Google Glass will be?
I have seen a lot of first reactions from people. They couldn't believe what it is. They said, "You really can taking pictures and looking through websites with this?" They just don't believe it actually works. That's the first reaction. The second reaction is they actually want to try it. They want to buy it. And right now, I think the price point is it's really pushing everyone away. And however, I believe when it's really goes on sale, it will be at a very reasonable price.
Thanks very much.
Not a problem.